appreciating SBN, and of course, it's lovely to just unwind. It's been a beautiful day, and I love to unwind. Sydney Ofeli and Ann Njoki, karibuni sana, or welcome. And I want to talk about empowering people, just as usual. I just love to unwind. I've just come back and I thought, you know what, before I sleep, I'll help others to unwind, really. And while I'm unwinding, I want to talk about a book as well. A friend of mine has just launched this book, which is called My Struggle and Triumph, Pillow Talks, an autobiography by Agatha Eguabo. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to talk about her book, as you can see. Howard Frank, I'm in Spain, so I thought let me just unwind and bring people on live here. I'm in Spain, so I want to talk about a book. A friend of mine has just launched a book, and it's called My Struggle and Triumph, Pillow Talks, an autobiography by Agatha Eguabo. And I want to read about her, about this book. My Struggles, My Triumph, Pillow Talks is an autobiography account of the life of Agatha Eguabo. It is the story of grass to grace, which began from a remote village in southern Nigeria to the streets of London. From her lively childhood experience to the situation surrounding her premarital vows, then to her unfortunate experience in the UK, to the death of her husband and life as a widow. No stone has been left unturned, as all aspects of her life has been laid bare here. Set in two different continents, Africa and Europe, in brackets, this book is going to take you on a journey of perseverance, determination, and spirituality. It is one that exhibits bitterness, sadness, and brokenness, broken dreams as well as victory, particularly when you trust in the Lord. About the author herself, Agatha Eguabo is a matric and a series entrepreneur, owning several businesses both in the UK and in Nigeria. After unfortunately becoming a widow, she founded Give to Win. I repeat, she founded Give to Win, a global inspired, vision empowered organization committed to assisting widowers, and as well as orphans in her need. Her foundation is currently looking to financially empower 40 widows and about 16 orphaned children by sponsoring their education. What a wonderful, lovely deed. Earning a Bachelor of Science degree in social work and becoming a social worker, she's most notably known for her agency, Joy Recruitment Agency in London, which fixes home away from home for numerous sojourners from all over the world in the UK. She's the proud mother of 5 children and also blessed with grandchildren. So I wanted to share that, and I'm delighted to say that I was one of her guest speakers last weekend before I came to Spain, down in Valencia, and I thought, you know what, I'm absolutely delighted to have been part of a program and sponsored my time, and I thought I will surprise her, read this book, support this cause. She's absolutely an amazing lady. I met her and I thought, you know what, she is wanting to build 40 affordable housing homes for widows and widows, widows and widowers. And she wants to build 40 lovely accommodation in a place called, if I'm not mistaken, I'm trying to remember. Starts with, I'll remember it. But anyway, so the place, and this is also, she's got a magazine as well, which is Give to Win Foundation. And I was also featured in one of, I'll give it to you. This was her program over here. So I just wanted to dedicate this time. Her space, yeah, so the date, we had an event for her, 27th of 07 2019, and I want to talk about Give to Win Foundation program, which she asked. I was invited by a dear friend. Her name is Duchess. So thank you so much for inviting me. She felt that I was able to support this wonderful friend who was doing wonderful work, and indeed she's truly a blessing. So I thought the program was divided. It was part one, welcoming of guests and introduction of MC by Tony. Then we went to introduction of the event, purpose by MC, and of course opening prayer by Bishop Gilbert Ibe, and introduction and special guest by. And then we had the opening speech by the mayor, of course, Mayor of Enfield, who was Mayor of Enfield, and of course Councillor Katie Analog. And of course she herself explained her situation and how she supported her children. And absolutely amazing lady. I call her Auntie Kate myself. Then we had presentation of project by host Agatha herself, and of course the performance by comedian act Four Liners. Lovely. It was lovely to watch that youth. We had fundraising and book sales, and of course serving of food, motivational speaker, raffle draw by Jackie and Esther, and motivational speaker. And of course there was myself, who was one of the key speakers, and I did a presentation in terms of helping people understand their true purpose and sense of life. And speaker Patrick Dorojaye, if I may say so. And what's the purpose of Give to Win mission? Their statement is to empower widows to discover, develop, and maximize their potential, so that they can be well equipped to bridge the vacuum created by their lost partners. That is what she does. And their purpose, an operational non-government entity, and they are set up to accomplish the following purpose: to improve the quality of lives of less privileged widows, orphans, and the aged in our community, to decrease the rate of unemployment amongst the numerous widows who have been abandoned to struggle on their own, by empowering them to economically to become financially independent, and of course to create a well-structured community-based emotional support system that would alleviate the rate of psychological ailment, anxiety, depression, and even post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD in brackets, that stem from the loss of a spouse, loneliness, poverty, and boredom amongst the widows thereafter, thereby ensuring the longevity of their lifespan, and to provide cooperative accommodation for widows and their children. What a wonderful deed. I want to praise and congratulate Agatha for producing this book. So as I start today's program, I just felt that I should share her book, which I'll just open up shortly. Please get your copies. And I was absolutely also delighted, and I was featured in this magazine as well, which she just did. And Analog as well, Councillor Analog was also there as well, as you can see. What a wonderful lady. These are some of the projects and how the buildings will look like, as you can see. She's done the architecture. I've definitely seen them. I've actually witnessed that myself. And I also saw the drawings, and she's also launched, let me do this, I think that will be much easier so you can see. So she launched this in her place. It was Lekki, I've remembered. The place is called Lekki. So yes, Lekki in Nigeria. And this is the proposed project of Gift to Win Foundation. You can see it's very beautiful. So I'm absolutely impressed, and she wants to build 40 homes for 40 widows, affordable housing, sustainable housing. So I'm absolutely, it's what we would call a cooperative. So I'm absolutely delighted to be bringing this up for you. And I called upon many people to support that. And yes, I was also featured there. And I put myself as a child and friend of her beloved universe and creator. Her love, so they would be speaking about me, but it's my love and passion is the desire in developing the entire world and caring for our beautiful planet. I love community work and enjoy training, mentoring, empowering, inspiring, volunteering, reading, theater, and of course helping other people. My background is on applied social sciences and my degree is in joint BSc Health Studies and Social Policy, and I'm a qualified facilitator, trainer, advocate in disability and counseling skills and manager. My work is in community development, advocacy, education, elderly children, youth, women, and people with disability. I'm a consultant, and of course I founded Diverse in Kenyan Community, UK, Africa, Nigeria, Kenya, Sierra Leone, Ghana, Diaspora Forum, which all provide the platform for learning, education, and forums, and mainly target grassroots communities to helping improve knowledge and skills, bridging the gaps, and helping to provide support. You know, when I read about myself sometimes, you know, it's like, oh my God, you know. And yes, I'm human, but above all, I just want to thank everyone. I love, there's one thing with me, humility and of course humbleness. I'm here down in just blown away when I saw that. I thought, you know what? Thank you. But I'm commonly also known as, and I love what they've captured there. And I'm also known as the African Wonder Woman, and facilitate coaching and promote community learning and sharing. And I also develop community and I also develop and provide community transformation holistically. And so I serve with humanity. And I want really to help people to finding their own true, to help people to find their own true purpose in life. That's what I'm all about. I'm absolutely excited for those who join me every day. Can I bring some people here? Joe Wisdom, we welcome you. Irene Modeba, we welcome you. Prince Howard Frank, wonderful to see you. And I'm in Spain. And of course, a wonderful Prince is, he also does, for those people who are asking me, a few last year and also this year, he does beautiful presentation, but above all also does community TV. So well done to you. And he's really, really humble as well. He's got humility. He doesn't mess around anyway. So I call him my prince, by the way. So watch out. Anyway, so, and Jenny B. Laniero, I want to welcome you. So thank you so much. Ashuka Kamal, lovely to see you. Thank you so much for the work that you're doing with people and the Indian community. And I thank you so much for supporting many communities with your community. Ashok Kamal, we appreciate you also for being in the army and keeping us safe. We thank you for the work that you do, and it's always good to see you. So that was just a brief one for me. I just want to thank you all. And yes, this year I entered the competition for Miss Sexy UK, and my purpose to doing that was to help break the silence of abuse for women. And I entered that competition so that I'm able to bring the issues of women, the issues of gun and knife crime, and many other things that I care about. Thank you for every single person. And yes, I did win the best personality, so I'm absolutely blown away for that. You can see I've put on a little bit of my weight, but don't worry, I should exercise. Oh, I'll exercise. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Friday Akpan, thank you so much to our photographer who always makes us beautiful here. So thank you so much to that photographer. So I'm gonna say thank you. Yes, after reading this book, I want to just also bring you out and say, bring in a program that will allow us to discuss what is your struggles in life. So I'm going to ask you again, what is your struggles in life? I don't want anybody to leave here tonight thinking that we don't have problems. Problems will always come and problems will always go. So it is important for us to look at those problems and work with them. For myself, I tend to, like I said, look at a problem at each stage and at each level. So today I'm talking about struggles, and the reason I'm talking about that is because of this book here, My Struggle and Triumph and Pillow Talks. And in this book she discusses how her husband died in her arms, she was telling me. So because of that, I thought, let me bring in a topic and a subject of the struggles, how many people are struggling. So I want to bring you the issues of struggle. What is your struggle in life right now? If you're struggling and you don't have any destiny helpers, you know the number to tap in. It's +4477 423 84052. Destiny helpers, if you need a destiny helper, my telephone number is +4477 423 84052. Your one and only African Wonder Woman. And of course, we would do an assessment and see what is needed. I just want to bring in those smiles before you go to bed as you unwind. What is it you do to unwind as well? I'm always questioning and I'm always asking. You know what? All the way from Spain, greetings to you all. And as I unwind, I've got a book for you here. Let's support Agatha Eguabo. Let us help her so that she's able to fulfill her destiny. Her destiny is she feels in her passion to assist widowers and to assist their children. And I felt that's a beautiful cause, and I support such great causes within my heart. So there you are. I felt that is a good cause with their children. Many of the people, and especially in Lekki, that is where she's going to be. That is where she's building in Lekki, Leki. That is where she's building. And I look forward to traveling to Nigeria at some stage. And yes, by His grace, I have seen the architecture. Angela Gorman, I welcome you from Wales. Many thanks for joining in, and thank you for the work that you're doing in Congo as well, supporting the children. I also have 81 children, by the way, for those who don't know, and supporting children is one of my passions as well, empowering children and especially disadvantaged children. So if you are along that side, and of course here in UK, if you'd like to find your true purpose and sense of purpose, don't hesitate, give me a call. That number again is 077 423 84052. The best time to get hold of me is on a Thursday. So Thursdays I do take those calls only on Thursdays. If you'd like me to respond, it's on a Thursday. I do that because then I can give enough time to people. Thursdays is my day that I will take those personal calls. So for now, if you'd like to get into that program or anything, find out how the is. Please do give me a shout. 423-052. We would. How do you unwind? I'm talking about struggles. I'm talking about personal day struggles. I'm talking about destiny helpers. I'm talking about many just unwinding. And which has just started. So yes, I am coming out. I've enjoyed the beach. Spain is beautiful. I love Spain. It's absolutely people are nice as well. And yes, I think I'm gonna make it a regular something whenever I feel. It's even cheaper than Africa. You and of course Joe is coming for joining in. Thank you for coming. How are you dealing and coping with those struggles? Are you writing them down? You know, for me, sometimes personally, I will, especially if it's something that is really disturbing me and I don't want to think about it. For me, how do I cope with that? I usually say to myself, I will not think about that issue until a set time, and I will give myself half an hour to worry about everything in this world that worrying. It depends with what it is. You know, different people have got different challenges, and when people have got different challenges, people experience those challenges in a very different way. So I wouldn't want to judge how you deal with your issues, but what I would suggest is also, depending on how it is and everything, if you've got friends or if you've got somebody that you really trust, or if you've got somebody that you're really willing to break the silence from and stuff like that, do speak to them. In some cases as well, do speak to your GP as well. I encourage that. There is also CBT. Talk about that. Talk about it in an open way, and it helps. So we're talking about struggles this morning, this early this morning actually. So yes, I want you to be nourished and to get back. And of course, healthy living is really, really important. And just renewing yourself and renewing your energy. I would love to bring that back to you as well. And what issues social workers well. She talks about the way people hello let's not brother's keeper. So I felt I should mention that. Daryl, lovely to see you. Model Daryl is absolutely. I met Model Daryl and we modeled together. So it's always lovely to see you in my programs. And I tell you what, thank you so much for all joining in. Anyway, so much Friday Akpan for the work that you do, supporting and making all of us beautiful. America, I give them a wave, so I give that wave to them as I go to sleep over here. It's quite late. Um, what else? Okay, yes, struggle. How am I understanding this language? I want to appreciate this. And So thank you so much for coming in. Go to your bed or this early this morning, wherever you are. And until I catch up to with my next program as usual. Juliet Mahapila. It is Juliet Mahapila. If you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, it is Juliet Mahapila. And for when I've also been invited to another beauty contest. I'm welcoming you all. It's for a good cause. Drop the knife. For a good cause. It's for drop the knife. So, please. George for coming on, and those who are struggling, I remember you as well as I go to bed. It's a very important thing. Have hope that it will get better. When you lose hope and when you start losing hope, it's not good. So hope is something that you need to learn, and you need to express resilience and get the right help. There is people that you can get help from. I'm not saying it's easy, but what I'm saying is it will always get better. There is nothing that stops you from seeking the support that is needed. It's easier said, and that brings me to depression. That brings me into talking about mental health. Let's talk mental health, and why not? Let's talk and stop stigmatizing people that are suffering and stuff like that. So I would love for us to talk about these issues openly and support our brothers and sisters and even ourselves for our own healthy living. Many thanks to every single person that is always up there and is real. And be good to everybody. Be look after and if you hear me saying to you, I'm not taking any phone call until Thursday, is because I want that rest. And I don't get things. So then another question is coming up. The is on somebody's asking me how to go from rejection. That's a good question. Rejection deals with personal problem differently. So I will how to with this different journey. I think amount of you not good mechanism seeing I look at a problem as a challenge. How sometimes people think, oh, every how do you really get back up and should to get back up, because if you want nobody else that is really important. Check I do and when I say good coaches, I've got a coach, for instance, I've got many coaches actually, the ones that I follow. For instance, I follow Dr. Martina. I don't know if you've heard, and he uplifts me. Every time I listen to him, I just feel good. I just feel happy. I really, really feel happy. So, yes, and I have many others, so I'm just sharing with you. Oprah Winfrey, sometimes I listen to her messages and it's uplifting. You know what I'm saying? So look for people that really, really uplift you. That is key number one. If I uplift you, follow me. If I uplift you and you feel that I really, truly uplift you, and why not? If you feel that you're getting fruitfulness around just by listening to what I'm saying, many, many thanks and be blessed. And I will always bless you as well. Thank you so much. And that reminds me that I haven't, here it is. And I'm blessing you as well. And this I bless you as much as I can. And I'm sending you the love, of course. Mwah. So yes, if you feel I uplift you in wherever country, in whatever places, then I'm blessed. But above all, if you'd like to get more of me, follow at hashtag JNM. Everybody is asking me what that means. It means joy and maximum living. So that is what I put it, at JNM 1000. So it has got a meaning. So don't ever think that it doesn't have. It's embracing joy and living to the max. So that is why I put it at last like that. But it's also my initials as well. So, and of course, somebody asks me, what is African Wonder Woman? African Wonder Woman is this lovely lady that you're watching as well. So I go as the African Wonder Woman, and somebody said to me that what is my icon. So yes, somebody is doing it for me actually, and I also love my blessing from my great grandmother. So yes, thank you so much for that. So yes, until then, struggles will always be there. Struggles, some days will be high, some days you'll be absolutely wonderful. So I wish you well, everybody. And until then, speak your bed. For this lady, when she wrote her book, she was speaking to her pillow. And when you see that, you can see pillow talks, she put. Imagine you speaking to your pillows. Oh my goodness me. And she says, she was telling me, oh, her pillows, she had to speak to her pillows. That was low period for her. So I'm encouraging you that everything will always be okay. And I want you to learn how to have hope. I want you to be resilient. I want you to talk to the right people. Understand that when you meet out there, mindful. Relationship and you'd like to thanks for your tune, and people have know sometimes to let you stressed me. Sometimes I get so many always catch me, and I promise. And for those who really, really want to please you, that really, as some say, really be a real as well. So yes, I'm focused. I want you to be focused. So I'm talking about struggles here today. So And thank you for that question as well. Thank you so much. I'm always on point. Chidima says that. I love you back. And everyone, should I say good night so that you can have wonderful sleep, everyone? And until my next program. Oh yes, my next program. Somebody says to me I need to be putting up the leaflets and everything. I just wake up and I allow my spirit to lead me and me. I feel that is the best. I will not I'm in my studio and I'm having the studio as well. Then that's it. Because a few weeks, please, of course, affiliate November 1000. For that, all of you. I do want the best for all of you. So you know, follow me. I plant a beautiful tree. Be you, be real. Only African woman. Help me 1,000. Telephone number +4477 423 84052. And yes, somebody saying I'm looking beautiful. I love fashion. I love elegancy. I love I want to look beautiful, and even I'm asking my creator to make me younger. I want to be younger, so I'm renewing my energy, and I want to reverse my psychology so that even this way loads of cakes and they're following here, even that I need to eat in moderation now so that I can be healthy. So let's be healthy together. I love you all. Good night. Bye bye. Thank you all for watching, and it's been wonderful to see you all this tonight. Good night, and don't forget, hope. Hope. Just remember that. Hope. It will always be better. Mwah. Good night. Bye bye.